to another live stream. That's for any live stream, I would say. Because y'all do make the experience of the live stream. Y'all need to know that for real, for real. Because a lot of times we just be talking to ourselves. Appreciate it, please. But take time for yourself, too. And thank you for, like, adjusting, too. Because people love the super explicit, dark humor, charge. I can't do it. It's too much for me. But there are a lot of content creators on here that like that, so I'm getting a real good feel for what I like and what I don't like. And I'm pretty confident in what I do. So everything doesn't always come out the way I want it to, but you know. Yeah, and I think that's important. I think that's important. And I understand that some people have more loose boundaries or a lot more loose boundaries. But like there's stuff that I just don't vibe with. And I'm okay with not having as many people if that's what it comes down to, essentially, you know. I don't know if that's the case, but I also know these applications are tricky to run, regardless if you have boundaries or not. There's a lot of luck that goes into making people successful. I'm not saying people aren't talented, because I do think people are very talented and they work hard. And I get it, you know. It's competitive too, and right place, right timing type thing. So I'm grateful for what I had, what was shown. That's not really about much. I'll just test out the microphones, and hello, thank you to people, ask how people were doing, and just yapping about social media because I'm chronically online. There's no like set topic here. Just don't be like extreme or too wild for me. Yeah, I mean, we gotta be careful. I think with your situation and other people like you, because I've experienced some new stuff where people kind of wild on here. So I get it. And I've had my experience of that. And I didn't realize it got that serious for people, but it gets that serious for people. So I understand the hesitation from whatever experiences you've had online. So just, you know what it comes with now when you go live. It's rough. People, I never thought it was that serious, but the way people make other people important by the effort, time, and energy they give, man, it's pretty wild. I didn't think it was that deep, but clearly it's that deep for some people. Like, whoa, it was that serious to you? That's why I'm also as cautious as I am. And I'm like actually shocked with how public people can get about stuff. Yeah, and they'll look for any and everything just because they didn't like some music or whatever you want to call it. The online environment has made them to be like the most strange they could possibly be, because they get a thrill out of that. That's their vibe. That's their move. Yeah, that is also something I've experienced too as well, but some would say it in person too. But I will say that online culture has made them a lot more bold to do the most and to go over the top, because they like the reactions and the different type of responses they get from people, you know. So if we do go live, good luck, and hopefully you can get prepared for what comes with going live. Yeah, I don't mind people begging. I don't care about that. Begging's whatever. I'm just talking about because you really are presenting yourself as if like you're a product, you know. And it is to a certain extent on who likes you and who doesn't like you, because, you know, whether you have a lot of people or a little bit of people in your life, you're putting on something. But it's interesting. It's a mental, emotional game. But yeah, I don't care if people want to beg and they make money on here. That's whatever to me. You know, I just got to do what I feel is right for me. I have no problem with somebody begging. Life is hard, man. So if they can find a little comfort or some easier things online, hey, let them get it. I mean, I've been called a grifter. I've really been called a grifter. Yeah, do what you love. I think you can get called a grifter regardless, though. Yeah, and that's the thing with online. You gotta have kind of tough skin a little bit, because I'm not saying you have to. I'm saying it just comes with, if you don't have tough skin, you gotta deal with people wilding out, because they're gonna just test you. That's the main thing people like to do online. A lot of people, not everybody, but there's a good amount of people. Yeah, it's not for the weak. It's a different type of game. It's not a 9-to-5 or a traditional job. I won't say it's hard like that. I will say it is an emotional, mental game though, as well. So It's what you take in. And not only that, you're dealing with people saying the same thing to you and different things to you. And it's like, whose opinion do you value? What don't you value? What do you like? What don't you like? Yeah, that's pretty much on every application. They're going to say the most wild, explicit thing, just how you deal with it. You know, you have your moderators, you get your block button ready, you get your mute buttons ready, because they're going to do it regardless. And these applications just allow them to come back over and over. There's only like a few applications I know where you can like have a limited amount of accounts, but on this one, that's an experience you had, and now you know if it's worth it or not. Or maybe you'll find some people that will actually put in the effort and attention, but it's also like, you know, you develop a schedule, or maybe you go on random. How do you make sure they're here at every live stream? Yeah, you need people. I would say it, even if it's just a little bit, you need some people that get the vision and get the vibe. And, you know, I'm lucky exactly or everything I want to be, but I am supported. Not everything is popping the way I want it to be, but I've gotten lucky with the little opportunities I have. Could it be better? Yeah, sure. We are. It's an opportunity, and it is a very competitive field. So I'm grateful and appreciative, and whatever luck, whatever support I get, I'm always appreciative and thankful. Yeah, pop in when you want. Short, long, or you're valued, or you're celebrated, whatever live stream it is, if it's mine or somebody else, or if it's not, do what's right for you. Yeah, I'll make the experience.